Hey, spiritual superstars. How are you today? First of all, many blessings. Come on in and type your hashtag and your 401s, the opening of the spirit realm. And you know, when ancestors speak to us, when ancestors speak, they speak to us specifically in a language that we can understand. We just have to be open to that language. And so if you're wondering how to communicate with your ancestors, I'm going to share some tips with you right now. But you got to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you'll be notified when I come back over with videos just like this. And get on over to spiritualguidanceacademy.com. We've got a pilot that's opening up for anyone that needs solutions to the burning, the itching, the tingling sensations, the waking up from 3 to 5 a.m., not understanding how to follow the signs, and so much more. So get on over there and be ready to register, all right? So when our ancestors are reaching out to us, it is definitely in a way that gets our attention. One of the ways is blinking the lights, turning them on and off. It can be your car lights, your house lights. It can be the lights around you. It could be the lights that you see when you're out at, for example, we were at the hospital. My mother blinks the lights often. That's what she told me she would do when she transitioned. And she's been doing it ever since. When we went to the hospital for my son, I was talking to her and she told me to look up. I looked up and there was one single light that was just flickering. And I was telling her, thank you so much. Please be with him. Thank you for being with him during his procedure, all of that. And she let me know she was with him. And so our ancestors are going to do things that you will recognize. They also will come to you through your different spiritual gifts, such as your clear smelling, your clear tasting. So if your ancestor is your most recent ancestor, as in an ascended loved one, then you're going to smell, taste, hear them as if they were in the third dimension. Because remember that energy just has transformed from the human dense body of dense matter to light energy, which is the soul within that human being that you once knew. So you still know that energy, right? So recognize that energy and how they communicated with you when they were in the physical realm. All right, I hope that this helps you. And the last thing that I want to share with you right now is when you hear your name being called, it is not always an evil energy. It is often our ancestors. It is often our angels. It is often our spiritual squad, our team. Therefore, it is often God. It is not always something negative. That's what you were taught to believe, that when you are experiencing something spiritual, that it has to be demonic or it has to be evil. That simply is not true. And you can look back through history and look at even the you can look back way, as far as time goes, with spiritual sacred text, you will find the naysayers, you will find the doubters, and you will find people in authority such as a royalty and such as clergy that were putting these messages out there so that they could keep people down and out and keep the power in their hands. It's throughout history. So I encourage you to understand that when our ancestors are reaching out, it certainly is going to be a way that you recognize, and it's going to feel good. Look out for that good feeling, the good vibes. Look out for the good tasting brownies that you loved so much that she made for you in the third dimension. Look out for the laughter. Hear it through your clairaudience. clairsentience. You'll smell their scent. You'll smell what they used to enjoy as a flower, what that scent was, or what they smelled like. You'll smell them in the air. So be out in nature very often. They will reach out to you, and that will be through the rustling of the leaves. It will be through the sounds you hear through the animals scattering. You'll hear a message within that sound in nature. So I just wanted to touch base with you and share that with you. I hope to see you in our pilot. It is this weekend. It is absolutely free, and I want to help you. And so that's my mission. And so definitely get on over there, and I look forward to it. Awesome. Hey, Shishi. Hey, Grand Rising, Lorena. Lana. All right. So Lorena says that she has smelled her best friend. Absolutely. And you and I have talked about that, where you have reached out to her. She has reached out to you. And very profound messages, too, that you cannot deny, right? Lorna has said, I smell popcorn when I know my mom is with me. Exactly. Absolutely. One day we were walking to the car, and my children and I, we all stopped. Boom, all at the same time. And I was thinking, okay, this is my mama. I smell her. I wonder if the kids can smell her. I knew immediately they could smell her. So my job is to help them, right? Parents out there, our job is, and grandparents out there, our job is to help the youth be comfortable with their spirituality and not be shunned, judged, demeaned, tarnished, but to be celebrated for speaking to their human, for understanding that spirituality is their passageway to God, not through a clergy, not through a pastor, not through, you know, having to attend a church. All of those things can be great, but it's not the only way, and it definitely should not interfere with their relationship with our divine source, our Holy Spirit, okay? So, yeah, and so they stopped, and my son was like, do you smell that? And I did like this, and he was like, that's Nana. My daughter was just stunned. She was just like, you know. So yeah, and it just happens just like that. And as soon as she let us know she was riding with us that day, she her scent went away, and we went in the car. We knew she was right there with us. So that is what happens. And here's the thing, y'all know my mama. You know her. She's been over on Spiritual Guidance Academy, very visible. She's been in our programs and all of that while she was in the earthly state, in her physical state, in her human body. And we talked about stuff like this. We talked about how she was going to communicate. We talked about how our ancestors have connected with us, and we've talked about how it goes down. So y'all know I know what I'm talking about, and I know y'all know what you're talking about. So share and comment down below, and I love y'all. I'll see you this weekend. Have a beautiful day.